Well guys, it's the next day and the weather just keeps getting nicer and nicer. We said once it's above freezing we'll put some water in the bowls. Look at that. Peach. Peach is gonna have a winter bath. There's Maple. Cherry introducing himself. And Pie and Spice. Look at this. I can hear some bird in the distance. Cherry's responding to that. That's a raven. You can't. You guys can't hear that, but I can hear it. From the right of me, from quite a distance. Look at this. Said in the last video, the deep freeze is over. The cold is gone. The cold snap's over. So we're supposed to have about a week of nice weather. It'll be all above freezing, up to +6 I hear. That's pretty mild for up here in northern Saskatchewan in Canada. Now it's still winter, but we were at 30 below, like, and the daytime was like not any better than 25 below, and that was just brutal. The birds weren't out for 4 weeks, but now they can enjoy some nice weather and get in the aviary every day this week. I'm not going to film every day, but I'll film as much as I can. Look at him, he's enjoying that water. He's very careful though, he just doesn't just jump in. Like, he measures it, and like when Maple decides to go, she'll just jump right in. Yeah, they get to enjoy the aviary out here. They've been inside. They've been inside for 4 weeks since the last time they were out in the aviary, because it was just so brutal. And then when it wasn't too bad, it was still too cold. Not bad for us, and we kept doing our chores no matter what. Like, have to have firewood always available, so we got to keep looking after that. And you want to get some exercise in the house. You get so stagnant, right? And that's right, Cherry. Cherry's so proud there. Cherry! How's Cherry? I can hear Raven in the distance. He's responding to that, not me. Sometimes he's responding to me being in here, but I can hear that steady. I wonder what he's telling that raven. Look for the next video, guys. I'm going to talk about why are these birds in captivity for? Why are they in the aviary, and why are they caged in the house? Some of you might say, he's saying let me out, I want to be free. Well, he can't fly. Where's he going to go? He'd be a meal right away. What an easy meal for a hawk or an owl. They'd say, wow, that was easy. No, he has to be in our care. Look for that video next. I'm just doing a video now showing them enjoy the aviary, and if they go in the water bowls here. Peach did a little bit, but Peach, it's only getting warmer every day. It's above 0 now. It's not bad, but it always can be nicer, and it's gonna be. Maple. Maple's feather condition isn't the greatest. When she was rescued a few years ago, she didn't have no tail feathers, and people were saying, did you cut those? And some would even say they cut their wings so they can't fly. Like, that's a horrible thing to say when you don't know, you know? Like, those are ignorant people when they say stuff like that. Like, oh, they cut their wings, that's why they have them. We never ever cut. She needs some management. There should be some trimming done now. Like, She's always had trouble with her feathers, like her tail feathers, and that's why she was rescued. She couldn't fly, and she was just sitting there miserable, and there was dead birds around. I'll put links to those videos, guys. You take a look. To the ones that don't know, if you want to refresh your memory, go check those links out. There's Peach again at the water. There's the guard dog. There's Cassie, yeah. She always hangs out here. She looks after the birds. Look at this. Let's go in a little closer. Yeah, it must be above freezing, guys. Water wouldn't stay, it would freeze, so, and we wouldn't put water out, it was -10, you know. It's not too cold for these birds. It's really not the temperature that birds can't handle, it's the food source. And these birds aren't acclimatized to cold weather because they have to live in it 24/7, right? And they don't. So they prefer to go inside. But this is nice. When the weather's like this, they get to go outside. They get to have some fun with the water and fly around a bit in here, more room. And then they're glad, they're happy to go in at night. It mixes them up a bit, right? Like they get the best of both worlds. They like to be safe and secure, and they feel safe and secure in the house. They can't. Once it gets dark, they can't get in the house fast enough. They don't want to be out here. They want to go back to the house. Peach. He's gonna jump in eventually. He's very careful. He's very careful bird. They all have their own personalities too. I've talked about that in other videos. Every one of these birds is different. Maple will just jump in, but look at him. It's like a ritual. He's got to do his thing. Then he goes in, see? Now he's in there. But he just doesn't just jump in there. Like, Maple will go here and she'll just jump in. She hasn't done it yet, but maybe she won't. I don't know. Peach. Peach. Look at him enjoy this, guys. The last time they were out here, no, about 4 weeks ago, he was trying to turn the bowls over. We didn't have no water. And it wasn't horribly cold, but it wasn't that warm. But he wanted the bowls to be flipped over. What's going on? He's responding to something. Now he's going to talk. Look, get ready for bed, he said. That's Spice. This is Pie here. He was responding to something. Now he's talking. Actually, during that cold, brutal weather, there was no coyotes around, no deer, no nothing. Everyone was hunkering down. I imagine they were huddling in their dens and whatever. It was just so cold, there was nothing moving. Now it's nice. Animals are on the move now. And there was a full moon just recently. You could hear coyotes howling again and stuff. And because people have said in the past, how does animals survive up there? How do people survive? Well, you have to adapt. We can't all live in Mexico or Florida. People live in different climates, and animals do too. Let's go back to the water. Hope you're enjoying this video, guys. Give the big thumbs up. Anything gets near to the farm here, the dog will start barking. Yeah, fun times. I'm starting to think about spring. It's way too soon up here, but I can think about it, right? So thanks for watching. Give the big thumbs up. And look for the next video. I'm going to talk about why the birds are in captivity like this. Why they're caged up or in an aviary or why we don't let them go. See you in the next one.